Hi everyone, welcome back to Golf Over 50 today. We're diving into something that could revolutionize your practice sessions without breaking the bank. I'm talking about Shot Vision, an iPhone app that transforms your phone into a launch monitor. But here's the big question. Can a phone app really help us and senior golfers improve our game? Well, let's find out. So what exactly is Shot Vision? It's a mobile launch monitor app that uses your iPhone to track your golf shots. No expensive hardware, no radar units, no complicated setup, just your iPhone and a little small tripod about 10 inches high. Shot Vision measures an impressive array of data points. It measures ball speed, club head speed, total distance, spin rate, launch angle, angle of attack, shot dispersion, apex of the ball flight, dynamic loft, and especially for us, smash factor. My Golf Spy put Shot Vision head-to-head against a Foresight GC Quad. That's a $20,000 deal. While they noted that the phone technology still has room to improve, and I would agree with that, they were impressed with what Shot Vision delivers for the price. YouTube golfer Rick Shields tested Shot Vision against his GC Quad and found out that when set up correctly, the app performed surprisingly well. He set a benchmark of 7 yards of carry distance as a successful test, and Shot Vision generally met that standard. But let's be honest about the drawbacks, because they do exist. User reviews on the App Store reveal some common issues. The app can be finicky about shot detection, sometimes missing shots. This is primarily because it's not lined up parallel. The indoor mode is still in beta and can be inconsistent. Proper lighting is absolutely critical. If you're doing this indoors, you may need flicker-free light bulbs. Setup takes practice to get it right. It has to be parallel, and the ball has to be in the window. Some users report accuracy concerns, especially with total distance, and the app requires you to hit parallel to the camera, which takes getting used to. Many users report that once they learn to set up and understand the app quirks, it becomes remarkably consistent and very useful. All right, here's really interesting stuff for us over 50 crowd. Let me share 6 ways that Shot Vision can help senior golfers improve their game. Number 1, know your real distances. As we age, we naturally lose some club head speed. You might think you still hit your 7-iron 150 yards like you did 20 years ago, but do you really? Shot Vision gives you the truth. When you know your actual carry distances, you can make smarter club selections on the course, and you can avoid those frustrating short shots. Number 2, track your progress. The averaging feature is golden for us instead of obsessing over one bad shot. You can hit 10 balls with your 8-iron and then see your average carry distance across the series as opposed to one shot at a time. It just removes the noise and gives you real data about your normal performance. Plus, you can track how your distance has changed throughout the season, for summer versus winter, or as you work on your fitness, or as you work on your swing. Number 3, optimize your swing efficiency. That's especially important for us. Smash factor is the ratio of ball speed to club head speed, and it tells you how efficiently you're transferring energy to the ball. For senior golfers with less speed, maximizing efficiency becomes crucial at our age. A factor of 1.4 higher with your driver means you're making solid contact. Shot Vision shows you this number on every shot, so you can work on strike quality, not just swinging harder and swinging faster. Number 4, practice in your own backyard or in your garage. Frequent trips to the range becomes less appealing as we age. Shot vision works anywhere you can hit balls. Set up a net in your garage or in your backyard, and suddenly, with shot vision, you've got a complete practice facility. Number 5, monitor your launch conditions. Now here's something many senior golfers don't realize. As our swing speed decreases, launch angle becomes even more important. Shot vision's angle of attack and launch angle data can help you understand if you're launching the ball on an optimal trajectory. This data helps you work with your instructor more effectively or make adjustments on your own. Number 6, something many people don't think about. Check the gapping in your set. Hit several balls with every club in your bag and see the carry distance for each one. And make sure your set is gapped correctly. There should be an equal gap between clubs. Practical tips for success. Let me share some practical tips I've learned for getting the best results from shot vision. First, invest in a small phone tripod. You can get one for about 10 or 15 bucks. This makes the setup so much easier and so much more consistent. Second, pay attention to lighting. Now, I did my testing outside, so it didn't come into play for me. If you're practicing indoors, however, flicker-free bulbs make a huge difference in shot detection. Third, use the alignment tool carefully. There's a little screen that shows up. Take the time to position your phone correctly before each session. Make sure it's parallel to your target line. And once you've found the sweet spot, you'll get much more consistent readings. And fourth, be patient with the learning curve. The first session might be frustrating, but by the third session or fourth session, you're going to have this setup dialed in. And finally, use the ability to remove bad shots wisely. We all hit thins and tops. Being able to exclude those from your averages gives you a true picture of what your solid contact performance looks like. Now let's talk money, because this is where shot vision really shines for senior golfers. The app is free to download, and the free version gives you basic data: ball speed, club head speed, launch angle, and spin rate. And that's actually used for information right there. But to unlock the full feature set, including carry distance, total distance, being able to track average over sessions, you're going to need a subscription. The monthly plan is approximately $10 a month. The annual plan is $60 a year versus $120. Now let's put that in perspective. A single session on a GE quad simulator at many facilities costs $40 to $50. One bucket of balls at a range, $10 to $15. For the price of 8 to 10 range sessions, you can get an entire year of detailed launch monitor data that's incredibly valuable, especially if you practice regularly. A recommendation: download the free version and test it out. See if your iPhone is compatible and if you can get it working in your space. If it works for you, try the annual subscription with a 7-day trial. At $60 per year, you're paying $5 per month. That's less than 1 cup of Starbucks coffee. I do want to be transparent about accuracy, because this matters. Shot vision is not as accurate as a $20,000 TrackMan or a Foresight GC Quad. It's just not, and it probably never will be. But here's the question: does it need to be? In multiple reviews and tests, shot vision typically gets within 5 to 10 yards of professional launch monitors on carry distance, and within 2 to 5 miles per hour on ball speed and club speed. Now, for most amateur golfers, and especially for senior players, we're working on consistency and understanding our tendencies. That level of accuracy is completely acceptable. Think about it. If you know your 7-iron carries 135 instead of 140, you're still making good decisions. The spin rate data is good enough to tell you if you're spinning your wedges too much or too little. The angle of attack shows you if you're hitting down too steeply or if you're sweeping too much. The smash factor tells you about the quality of your contact. All this information, even if it's not perfect, is infinitely better than hitting balls with no feedback whatsoever. So here's my final verdict on shot vision for senior golfers. The pros, it's an incredible value at $60 per year. It has comprehensive data metrics. There's no additional hardware is required except for that little short tripod. You can practice anywhere where there's good lighting. There's session averaging. You can remove bad shots from your session. You can track your progress over time. It forces you to practice with purpose. And it helps you to understand your actual distances. The cons, it requires an iPhone 11 or newer. There is a little bit of a learning curve for the setup. It can miss shots if it's not positioned correctly. Indoor mode still has limitations, and this is mostly tied to lighting. It's not professional grade accuracy, and it does require good lighting. Senior golfers, if you want to practice smarter, not just more, shot vision is an absolute game changer. It won't replace a lesson from a pro, and it's not as accurate as high-end launch monitors, but it gives you data-driven practice that simply wasn't available a few short years ago. The ability to practice at home, track your distances, monitor your efficiency, and see your progress over time, that's remarkable. And it's at an affordable price. So here's my recommendation. If you have an iPhone 11 or newer series and are serious about improving, download Shot Vision today. Test the free version. If it works in your space, spring for the annual subscription. Give yourself a week to learn the setup. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Now, if you found this review helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Golf Over 50 for more reviews, tips, and content designed specifically for senior golfers. Thanks for watching. I'll see you the next time. And remember, your best golf days are still ahead of you.